We are live. Wait a minute. Well, that should be it. Yeah. Chad, just let me know if. Yep. Just let me know if music is too low. It's too low, maybe just a teeny tiny bit more. There we go. Should be good. You can't see me. Yep, that's magic. Yep, there we go. Cool. It's pretty cold, pretty chilly today. Hello. What don't I have a background? StreamYard just updated, and it's just a weird thing to use. I have like a preview of a vertical broadcast. I didn't know about that. It's a new thing. But yeah, it looks weird. Cool. Well, let's just get started then. 4 minutes have passed. So, hello. My name is Charbel. People call me Bully. Hello. I am a robotics and telecommunications engineer. I work at MLH as a streamer. I'm also the program coordinator at the MLH Fellowship. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay. I'm also a robotics engineer at a startup in Australia, working remotely, which is fun. Oh, there's Tammy. Tammy never fails. Hey, Tammy, how's it going? Cool. Okay. Actually, that reminds me. Banner out. Cool. Okay. So this stream's about NGROK. Is that how we pronounce it? NGROK? Sounds weird. I feel like I don't know. Feel weird. Cool. So let's start with a quick presentation of what NGROK is, and then we'll just go straight to code. Hopefully, yep, Tammy, hopefully everything will work this time. Cool. So, introduction to NGROK or NGROK. I don't know how to pronounce it. Who am I? I probably should have added this way before, but I'll start adding this, okay? Well, my name is Charbel, okay? I also go by Bully. I'm 24. I'm a robotics and telecommunications engineer, so I kind of know about robots. And I say kind of because sometimes I just mess up. And I'm also a telecommunications engineer, which makes me somewhat of a person that knows about Wi-Fi, internet, and stuff like that. And I say somewhat because I always fail. I'm a program coordinator in the fellowship and working remotely at Sentient AI. That's the name of the startup as a robotics engineer. Okay. Well, that's a picture about me 3-4 years ago, I think. Germany was cool. Awesome. So what is a NGROK? Okay. So NGROK is a tool that allows you to connect your local host server, okay, into the internet and share it with others. If you don't know what localhost server is, basically when you're hosting code, say a Flask app or a Docker app that basically works in 127.0.0, oh my bad, 0.0.1 like this. Well, this is localhost. Okay. If I type it like this, nothing. Okay, it won't work because, oh, wait a minute, you can't see this. I just messed up. See that, Tammy? Always. Oh, wait a minute. I probably should share my entire screen. Let's see. Screen. This one. Yep, there you go. Cool, you can see this now, right? Yep, burst. Cool. Okay. So 127.0.0.1 is your local host. Okay. It doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? Yep, cool. Because I don't have anything running, basically. So there is no Python, no server, nothing running on localhost. So nothing exists. Okay. Hello. Cool. Awesome. So going back to NGROK, okay. That's localhost. Okay. So it's called localhost because it's the same IP for everyone, but this is the IP. This is the port number. Okay. It's the same IP for everyone, but people will see different things. It means it's your local IP. Okay. So even if it's the same IP, I won't see what Tammy is hosting on 127.0.0.1, or I don't know, Karime Maldonado 951 won't be able to see what I host in 127.0.0.1. Okay. So that's why it's called localhost, because it's only local. Okay, cool. Going back to our presentation. Why would you use this? Like, cool, right? Like, I just run stuff on localhost. I use Grok. It's online. How would I use it? Like, why would I like to use this? Well, basically webhooks, right? You can program lots of webhooks in. It's pretty useful. Okay. Demos for teammates or IoT devices, which I won't be streaming this time, but I love it. Okay, I love IoT. I would like to do lots of IoT things. It's very difficult to stream IoT because lots of it is in hardware. Okay, I have my Raspberry Pi there running all the time, but you can't see it. Okay, it's very difficult to just host everything in one single stream. But I'll try, promise. Cool. So that's how you use it. Okay, the way it works. Oh, yeah, there you go. But you can see it here. Okay. You can see the webhooks are stored in the Grok servers. Okay. They go through a firewall, and it goes through your IP. Okay, which is basically your, you can say you're port forwarding your local host using Grok. Okay. How does it work? Well, you go to your local host, ready to use, but sadly just in your computer, right? Not sadly, because then Grok opens a tunnel, okay, to cloud. When you run, you have to run Grok HTTP 5000. Okay, now 5000 is your port number. It can be any number. I think it's, as long as it's over 1500s, 1300s ish, is the allowed port numbers. Okay, if you go down, you might cause some trouble with your computer because those are designated port numbers. Okay, cool. And it creates a TCP connection. TCP's, shoot, I forgot. Transfer. It wasn't transfer. It was, what was TCP? My teachers are going to kill me. That's a transmission control protocol. Okay, TCP has a three-way handshake. Okay, so it ensures connection between 2 points. Okay, so point A wants to talk to point B, and it sends one connection. And it says, "Hey, you're listening." Point B replies to point A with a "Yes, I'm listening," and point A says back again, "Yep, here are my packets." And after that message, it sends the packets. Okay. The bad thing about TCP, it's pretty slow. The counterpart of TCP is UDP. Okay, user, was it data frame, user datagram protocol, UDP, user datagram protocol. Yeah, which is, it doesn't use a handshake. It's what we use. For example, I'm using with StreamYard. I'm streaming, okay, and I'm sending packets. If some packets get lost, it doesn't wait for them. It just lags a bit, and then it just continues the stream. Okay, that's UDP. Okay, so it creates a TCP connection, which is reliable to the Grok servers. Okay, from there you'll get a public URL from Grok, and Grok will forward the traffic. Basically, will reroute the traffic to your computer. Okay, that's basically it. Sound good? Yes. Cool. Tell me any questions. Chat any questions. If you have any questions, just let me know. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay. Sure. Cool. Nice. Before we start coding, you need to do something. Okay. Go to Grok's page. Okay. Log in. In my case, it's logging in. Okay. I'll log in with Google. There we go. So you get this. Okay. Once you get this, you get this token. Okay, this is the token that you gotta use to set it up in your computer. Okay, now I'm using it in an Ubuntu computer. Okay, I hope it doesn't crash. It crashed. The computer crashed like 3 times today. I hope it doesn't crash. Hey, Doug Dunner. But yeah, I hope it doesn't crash. But yeah, this is, in my case, this is my, let's call it my ID name for me to set up Grok. Okay, so again, you have to have an Grok email. Okay, you have to sign up in Grok. Okay, cool. So while you do that, I'll change computers. I'll go here, join with Google Meet. Yes. mute this side because I don't want any trouble. There we go. That should be it. Join. No one's there. Yep, sadly. Cool. Okay. So let me just change computers. I'll take my mouse from here. Change it to my mouse here instead. Give me a minute. I'll be there. Yep, it takes time, Tammy. Because you know what? I don't like downloading lots of programs in my personal computer. I prefer it in my working computer. Weirdly enough, it crashes all the time. I don't know why. It has Ubuntu. It had Windows. It has Ubuntu now, and it crashes all the time. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with hardware. I don't know. Cool. So I'll ask to join this. Just unmute. There we go. Yeah, ask to join. That's me. Admit. I'll do here. I have to do an F11 so you can see everything. There we go. Should I share screen? Entire screen. There we go. Sharing all of this. 3, 2, 1. I should be live. There we go. Can I minimize this? Remove from this call. Don't watch. No, there's a way to adjust view. Here it is. Spotlight. Ooh, that's way better. And you out. Is that good? Yeah, that should be good. Windows. Yeah, I love Windows. Okay, Windows is the best OS. Change my mind. Okay, if you say it's iOS, it's iOS. If you say it's Mac OS, I don't like it. It's just I don't know. It's not friendly. People say it's too friendly. I don't think so. I think it's not friendly at all. You want to use something, it has to be Mac approved, and if it's not, then you are basically screwed. Ubuntu is good. I like Ubuntu, but I prefer Windows. Dr. Nurse says, I'm on next, but yeah. You to you, bro. Yes. Cool. Okay, so nice. Okay, so let's set up NGROK. Okay, so in my case, you saw that we had a command there to put in the commandlet. Okay, use the one that you have to use for your computer. Okay, I'll use the one for Ubuntu. That's the only thing. From there, I'll just explicitly say these commands are different in Ubuntu, Linux, or Mac. Okay, if you want to follow the code, you can do it. By the way, you'll need my GitHub. Why is that? Because I don't want to write HTMLs, so I'll just send you my GitHub, and you can just copy and paste the HTMLs from there. Okay, just give me a second. Let's see, it's here. Here, cool. You can find them here. Cool. So you can find everything there. Okay, especially the HTMLs. Okay, so that we don't write HTML. Okay, I'm lazy with HTML. Cool. Okay, so first things first. In my case, okay, the way to do it is I do snap install NGROK like this. Okay. In my case, it asks for permission 006485. There you go. I leave my password. It's already installed. Okay. So in my case, I don't need installing it. If you're using Ubuntu, use that command. Okay. If not, then when you log in or when you sign up to NGROK, you get the command or the way to download it. Okay. I think for Windows, and for Mac, it's an easy click and that's it. Okay, cool. So then, in my case, I needed to do NGROK config add of token. Okay, and then my token goes here. Okay, I won't do it because I already did it and it works. Instead of 3 points or 3 dots, you put your token. Okay, the one that you saw. Copy pasted or copy paste the whole command, put it in your commandlet, and then NGROK should be active. Okay. Now, so far so good. Chat questions, just let me know. Okay. Cool. So let's just test it. Okay. what if we do? Is that good? Is that good? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So let me just divide this one. If you're curious onto what terminal I am using, it's called Tilix. Okay, here it's Tilix. It's really good. You can divide the command, the terminal is really good. Okay, so in my case, I can do Python 3 dash m to create like an environment. It'll be an http.server. Okay, hosted in port 8000. Okay, it just creates an a blank piece of um, a blank piece of nothing, basically, but it runs. Okay, so you can test localhost. Okay, that donor says you use Tilix too. Tilix pretty good. You can customize it a lot, and I love it because you can just divide easily the terminal. And I use like 6 or 7 terminals sometimes with robots, so it's super helpful. Okay, in this case, okay, so this is serving here. Okay, leave it here. Open a new terminal. You can do NGROK HTTP 8000. Okay. Now, what is this? Probably should have done it in a different way. Wait a minute. Let me do Control C. I'll do it just right here so you can see it. There you go. So this is my email. Okay, the plan is free. The bad thing about the free plan is that this link that is going to be the one that you'll use to serve your webhooks changes each time you run NGROK. Okay, that's the only bad thing. If you want to pay NGROK or like subscribe to NGROK for you to get stable URLs, that's good. I won't do it. Okay, so I'm good with it for now. But this will change. Okay, so if you run this, okay, in my case, for everyone it's different. Okay, so I'll copy this. I'll go here. I'll paste it here. Yeah, see, it's visit site. Yeah, no worry. So in my case, you can visit the entire operating system as oh my bad. As a directory. Okay, that's how NGROK works. Okay, it's just hosting whatever is there. Okay, cool. So I can just get rid of this, get rid of this, and get rid of this. Okay, so far so good. If you have questions, I can just let me know. Oh, by the way, I'm dumb. Okay, wait a minute. Please check in here. I was sure I was missing something. There you go. Just check in here. My bad. Apologies. Doug Dunner says so far so good. Cool. Yeah, it's really cool. Especially if you want some IoT stuff and you want to serve it in your Raspberry Pi and connect it to some other things. It's really good because it's free. Now, if you want to pay it, it's better, right? Because it's a really cool service. Hashtag NGROK sponsor me. Okay. I don't know if some NGROK engineer is here, but please sponsor me. Okay. Cool. So far so good. Okay. Cool thing is if you go to my GitHub, okay, you'll find I won't find it here. See desktop, and then I'll go to streams. I open Visual Studio Code. Nah, it's not sponsored. I hope it's sponsored, but no, it's not. It's not. Cool. Okay. There we go. That's it. I don't care. Cool. So you can see here I have a demo server here. Okay. It's a very simple HTML. So if you go to my GitHub, download demo server. Okay. Now let's host NGROK here. Okay. So we have to do the same thing. We have to do Python would be Pi, only PY for Windows users. Python, I think it's Python 3 also for Mac users. Okay. Python 3-m HTTP server 8000. Okay. Serving here. Okay, in my directory. And now I just do NGROK HTTP. There we go. I'll get a new URL. Copy this. Paste it just right here. And you'll see some things here. Okay, in my case, I want to see demo server HTML, and it looks like this. Okay, it's a simple HTML. It's not something like very cool. It's just an HTML without nothing. Okay, it's just some letters there. Cool thing is, you can see that NGROK actually is hosting my entire computer using this link over here. Okay, now that's cool. That's also data rich. Okay, so careful with what you host and careful with the permissions that you give people when you host. Okay, specifically in NGROK. I recommend using NGROK with Docker. It's better. You just basically encapsulate NGROK with Docker, and that's it. Okay, that's how I would do it. You have like you can see everything here. Okay, cool. So far so good. Nice. So get rid of this. Again, all HTMLs, just grab them from my GitHub. I won't write HTML. It's just boring, at least for me. Okay, and it takes time. Okay, cool. Now get rid of this. This is a little bit of a cool. So we should start with yep, we should start with code. Okay, cool. So the the outcome is a webhook that connects to GitHub. Whenever we do a PR, open closing a PR, we should get notified as a notification, like as if I were to get notified by Slack. Okay, it should be that's the webhook. Okay, we'll do an easy Flask app with some front end. Okay, lots of back end, and it will be connected to GitHub. Okay, that's the end goal. Okay, let's start. So, new folder called NGROK. There we go. I don't know, it sounds weird. Okay, cool. In here, can I open this? No, I have to do Control C this, Control C this. CV NGROK. There we go, and go here. Cool. Now, so we don't have a lot of things to see. There we go. Cool. So let me just open GitHub in my iPad, because if not, I won't have my templates. I should start with webhook server. There we go. Cool. Okay. So before you do anything, go to your terminal. Okay, wherever your project is going to live, you're going to type Python 3 for me. Okay, I'll type it for me, for Ubuntu and Mac users, and then for Windows users. Okay, Python 3-m VNV env. Okay, I always explain this when I do this on streams. What is this? This is an environment in Python. Okay, if we are going to download stuff to Python, don't do it in your native Python. If different libraries clash, you'll have a problem. You'll have to reinstall or manually just get rid of the clashing libraries. To avoid that, create a virtual environment. Okay, that's the way to create one. In Unix-based machines, for Windows, should be pi-m VNV env. Okay, now this env, okay, this thing over here, this word could be any word you'd like. I always use env, so it's easy to recognize which folder is my environment. But you can do, I don't know, hello env like this, and it should work the same. Okay, cool. Now, the way to activate it for Unix-based machines, source env bin activate. Okay, source env bin activate. There we go. You can see an env in parentheses. It means my environment is active. Okay, cool. For Windows users, without source, you'd use env and then scripts and then activate like this. Just run it like this. Okay, no source needed. Okay, cool. So We do pip install. We're going to use Flask and plier. Okay, plier like this. Yeah, that's your trick. No, please don't do this to me. Yep, I lost my operating system. Okay, this is not good. Okay. Good thing is I have a backup EMB, but this computer I have to maybe do something with it, okay? Because yeah, this is not good. Can I do pip? Yep, pip install dash upgrade pip. Can I do this? Maybe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a bad thing, Dr. It's okay. Can you do it? Oh, see that? It works now. Okay. Bad thing is curl curl didn't work too, so I had to reinstall it. I think I don't know what I did. Probably something just got messed up in my binaries. Yeah, I have to do something with this PC because I don't have any use for it. Yeah, see that? That's bad. Wait a minute, what happened? Yeah, Chrome said nope, not going to work now. My bad. Probably should have used a virtual machine in my computer. Yep, last time I do a stream with this computer. I should use that one. Okay, and then going to do this entire screen. Yep. Yeah, it's a shame. Okay, cool, like this. And then we just do it from here. We do just view spotlight. Yep, that should be it. And then, oh, that's me. Cool. There we go. Cool. Yeah, virtual has everything. Yeah, the bad thing is this computer has like 7 years with me. It worked well, and then I had this great idea to add Ubuntu to it. So I got rid of Windows, and it has some trouble. I think it's the CPU. I'll just check the list of CPUs that are not that compatible with Ubuntu, because I'm pretty sure it's just horrible. But yeah, okay, it works now. No worries. So again, install Flask and plier. Okay, cool. So, going to our get rid of this one. Going to this part over here, you can see there's an env folder. That's where every library that we download using this environment is going to live. Okay, if you want to get rid of it, just delete it and that's it. Okay, it's as easy as that. Okay, cool. So let's create just one called first webhook. Okay, .py, of course. There you go. Cool. So from Flask, import Flask request and JSONify. Okay. Let me just get the interpreter. There we go. From plier, import notification. Okay, is the one that's going to give us notifications in our computer. Okay, cool. So we select the app, which is going to be basically initializing Flask. There we go, then their name. The port that we're going to use to work is 3000. Okay, if you're going to use 5000 or 8000, is okay. Cool. Now, if it clashes with something, just use another one, okay? Because one of your apps, it got frozen. My bad. Wait a minute, that's true. What? Oh, yep. Again, it crashed. Oh, that's bad. Let's see. Yeah, 2 times me. No, thank you. Yeah, thanks, Tammy, for letting me know. I hope it doesn't happen more. Let's see. Yep. Yep. Cool. Okay. Yep. I'll keep an eye on that. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Tammy. Okay. So again, the port number that you want to use, it's fine as long as it doesn't clash with another one. Okay. If you get an error like, thank you. If you get an error like, hey, this port is being used by something, just change the port and that's it. Okay. Cool. We can do add app.route. Okay, like this. And the first slash is always your default endpoint. Okay, the one that when you open localhost or your IP, it'll show. Okay, so for this def index, okay, in this one we're just going to return a string. This works like this. Okay. If you need webhooks, please use /webhook. Okay. Now this /webhook doesn't exist yet. Okay, but we'll create it. Okay. Cool. Now, so this works. Okay, we'll test it later. Let's go to the webhook endpoint. Okay. So if for someone or for people who doesn't know what this at means, it's a decorator in Python. It's you can extend functions from classes using decorators. Okay. Cool. We decorate this route. Okay. The name of this endpoint is going to be /webhook. Okay. Now, methods. Now, what does this mean? Maybe Tammy knows, but this part over here means this endpoint will only accept post requests. It means sending information, but not getting information. Okay, so that means if I try to see this endpoint, it'll say method not allowed. It's not an error. It's because we explicitly said we want posts. Okay, if you wanted to see something, you have to add. Oh, my bad. It should be here, like this. Okay, so the get method is the one that takes care of the visuals. Okay, because you're getting information from the server. Okay, in this case, we don't need that for a webhook, so it's just post. Okay, now that webhook. Okay, we don't need anything here. Always good or best practices in Python. Okay, this is a function that serves the first webhook with NGROK. Happy face, why not? Cool. Okay, so whenever we run this, or whenever this gets run, it means that a webhook has been sent. Okay, or information has been sent to the webhook. Okay, so we can print like dashes. So dash webhook is working. Oh, actually received like this. Okay, cool. Next, let's get the JSON. Payload from request. Okay, so data equals request JSON. Okay, this request comes from Flask. Okay, from there, log the headers so we can see everything about it specifically for debugging. Okay, so print. You can do an F string here. I didn't do it. Headers, and then requested headers. Okay, like this. Cool. So then we can log the body to see it in terminal. Cool. So print f body data. Okay, so far so good. We'll get back to the code later. Okay. Let me just finish this. Send an OK response to let ourselves know that this worked. Cool. So return webhook Hook received successfully, and then a 200. Okay. Now, a little bit of context. Okay. 200s in HTTP responses are OKs. 100s are messages. 300s are redirections. 400s are outside errors. And 500s are internal server errors. Okay. So if you get a 220, it's an OK with another thing. It's like OK in the back end. Okay. But all the 200s are OKs. 300s are redirections, 400s errors from outside. So it means if we send bad data, okay, then it's something from the outside. And 500 is we got the correct data, but we parsed it incorrectly. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, cool. Let's see it work. Let's see how this works. Okay, so this works. Now, last thing is we have to do if name double equals under main, then app.run port equals port. Okay, so we are explicitly telling Flask to run it in port 3000, okay, which is here. Okay, cool. So, questions about this? If you have questions about this, just let me know. I can explain it, but if not, then why? Okay, cool. We need 3 terminals. In this case, this one should be the one. T till X is great. Yes, Tammy. Sorry, my understanding is IoT devices will collect sensor data and send each reading to a webhook URL, then save it to the database. Yep. Like, so you can do this, for example. You can see it like this. So you have your internal server running. Okay. Now that server has different endpoints. Okay. So for example, you have my bedroom endpoint. Okay, where you have I don't know, a temperature sensor. You have I don't know, maybe a microphone. Okay, so when you clap twice, it turns the light on. When you clap once, it turns it off. And all of those are sending data to your URL slash Tammy bedroom. Okay, that's where NGROK lives. So it gets it from there. It gets your information using ESP32s maybe, and then it can react to that information. Okay. Remember, I don't know if you saw my MQTT stream. It's a similar thing. Okay. It's basically you can host code that lives in your computer, in your Wi-Fi, and everything can connect to it. Okay. But yeah, for sure. Like you can save it to the database, you can react to it, and I don't know if the temperature sensor reads more than 20 degrees Celsius, then turn the fan on, stuff like that. Okay, but it depends on you. Okay, if you want to save it to a database to see a graph, you can do it. It's fine. Yep, makes sense. Cool. Great question, Tammy. Nice. So go here. ENV is active. Be careful with that. Yes, it's very similar. Yes. I think the only thing is you can use MQTT is probably more. It's more for IoT, and NGROK is more like for every use case. Okay, that's maybe the difference. MQTT is a more IoT thing, so it's more local. Okay, in NGROK's case, it's more live. Okay, that's maybe the difference. But yeah, it's pretty similar. Okay, cool. So we can do Python 3. What was it? First, webhook.py. Okay, serve it like this. Okay, go to your other terminal, grok HTTP. Careful with the IP, the port. Okay, should be 3000. If you put 8000, it's going to say, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, basically, but let's do 3000 now. Cool. We got this URL now. It's pointing to HTTP localhost 3000. Okay. By the way, localhost equals this, okay, or basically this, okay, cool. So using this, we're going to do a command here, okay. I don't know how to do it in Windows. Okay, I'm sorry, Windows users. I'm not sure how to do it. I don't think curl works. But just quickly Google how like the same thing like curl but for Windows, and it should be the same. Okay, so I think curl binaries were down, but let's just hope it works now. So let me just get the command because I forgot it. There we go. So we do curl dash x and then post. Okay, it means Mr. Curl, please give me a post style or post request where I want to do it here. So grab your IP. I'm sorry, your URL space. Okay, you got your URL space. Now careful. It's the URL, but we're serving where slash webhook. Okay, so URL slash webhook, and then dash h, and we do content type should be application .json. I'll make it bigger. Wait a minute, JSON like this. I'll probably have to do it like this. Yep, see it good? I think it's better. Hope it's better. Probably zoom in. There we go. Okay, so content type should be application.json. I'm sorry, slash JSON. Like this. Okay. And then dash D, we're going to send event. We can say I don't know, demo pushed like this. I'm just following my. I should add this to a README in the GitHub. User should be me, which is bully. There we go. And then the message will be wait a minute, didn't close here. The message should be we are live. There we go. Now, I hope this works. If it doesn't work, I'm going to get really sad because curl doesn't work anymore. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait a minute. What? I missed one of these. Application.json. Yep. Where did I miss it? Wait a minute. Control C. Maybe I have to use a single instead of doubles. Wait a minute. Because I saw that this part over here was for singles. This one right here. Who sent a message? I think someone sent a message right now. Want to see it? I'm pretty sure someone just sent something to this specific one. See that? I'm not sure who was it. It wasn't me though. In this one. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. What? One of my friends is calling. My bad. It says we're live. Lang bad request. How was it a bad request? Wait a minute. Event. Demo pushed. User equals bully. That should be fine. Tell me, is it the third or the fourth time that code works for me? We do it like this, so it's better. We are live. Message. Yeah, always. Yeah, that should be good. Well, okay, I'll cheat a little bit. Oh, it's not here. Wait a minute. It's not here. It's. Should I open Slack? Maybe. Okay. Oh, I know where it is. because I tested it before. It should be, oh, there you go. Instead of this, I'll just change this with my URL. Okay, this should work, and I'll send it in StreamYard. Okay. The URL is here. My bad. This is the URL. Copy, paste it here, and then don't forget the /webhook. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Okay. So it says webhook received successfully. You can see it in the other side. It says the body is event demo pushed, user myself. We are live. So I can talk from this part over here to this part over here, okay, using this. Now, if anyone wants to use this and send stuff to my computer, you can do it. I'll just send it here. Maybe I'll just send the whole curl just so you can use it, okay? Let's see. What do you use Control-C? Because I'll just Control-C for terminals doesn't work like that. Okay, so this Control-C this, and you can use it, okay? Cool, just don't send weird things, okay? I trust you. Cool, okay. So if anyone wants to send something, you can send it with your username and then a message for me. That's gonna be cool. So you can see that this works not only for my computer, okay? Cool, so I'll keep it alive so I can see, oh, wait a minute, check this out. Event hacked, user Sam message what's going on, okay? Someone sent it incorrectly, okay? See, 405 means it's not my issue, it's someone else's issue, okay? But yeah, that's cool. And yeah, by the way, this is, I know it's a joke, okay? But just careful with opening your computer traffic or just to receive traffic from anyone, okay? You never know who might get your URL, okay? So add firewalls or Dockerize it, which is the easiest way, okay? Cool. So I'll just keep it alive so y'all can send some messages there. Cool. So now, what can we do to make it more fun? What we can do is, Sam just texted me, right? Like I just got a message from Sam and it says what's going on, but I didn't see it, right? I didn't get notified. It's boring. Now let's do that, okay? So let's try another decorator, applet route, okay? In this case, it's going to be notification webhook, okay? Same thing, methods equals post, okay? I don't want any gets, I just need posts, okay? Cool. Def notification webhook, okay? Now from here, again, best practices, please. I don't know, this function serves a notification webhook using GHW. Okay, yeah, I think it's the way that you pronounce it. I don't know if it means something actually, like network great rocky. Okay, I don't know. Okay, cool. So we get the data, same thing. Data equals request the JSON. Okay, I comment here. Get the data. Now, in here, we can do something interesting. You use a try except block. The try except if, or it works if you don't get what you want, Python doesn't crash or doesn't just basically close, it just goes to the accept block. Okay. Okay. Tammy says, I looked it up. N stands for network. Grok comes from the classic sci-fi word grok, meaning to deeply understand or to intuitively grasp something completely. Ooh, cool. Thanks, Tammy. So network grok means like network grasp. Okay, that's cool. Thanks, Tammy, for sharing. Nice. User equals data dot get. Okay. Now we can select what we want from the user or what we want to select. Okay. So we can do user, and if we don't get anything called a user in our JSON, then just give me no user. Will this happens? Okay. Cool. Now message equals and data to get. Same thing, should be message and a string. Okay. If we don't get any message, then no message and a sad face. Okay. Cool. Now let's say print message equals an f string, open curly braces, user says message. Okay, so we get notified who's saying what. Okay, any new notifications? Nope. So let's just close this one. Okay, cool. So if something doesn't go right, accept print message equals we got something, I don't know what. Okay, like this. Cool. So let's trigger the native desktop notification. Okay. So notification dot notify, opening here, and then title should be webhook alert. Okay, can be anything. Okay. Next one is message equals print message. Okay. Next one is the app name. This is where your message come from. Okay. In this case, let's call it demo webhook. Could be anything again. Okay. And timeout equals time. Okay. Cool. Return notification sent like this. Just stringify it. Okay. And then a 200, which is an OK. Cool. Should work. Okay. Go back to terminal. Like this. Now. First webhook. Same URL. It's going to change here from Grok. And get it from here. Copy. We just go here. Use the same curl. Let's just change instead of the URL that we had. We add the new one. Slash, what was it? Notification webhook. Okay. We just need to make sure that we have user and message in our JSON. We have user here, and we have message. Okay, if you have more information, it's okay. It just doesn't get the new information. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, check that out. I got a webhook alert. Bully says we are live. Okay, Sam, please, would you please do me the honors of hacking my computer and telling me I hacked you? Tammy, you can do it too. If you're following the code, don't want to put you on the spot. If you're following the code, you can do it. Whoever wants to do it, please do it. I'll just change here the app. I'll just give you 2 minutes for you to send whatever you want. Drink water, okay? By the way, it's a cool cup, okay? It says Facebook machine learning from Seattle. Okay, it's cool. Yeah. Anyone wants to send something? I feel like I need a little bit of light. Just give me a sec while you just send some things. Oh yeah, that's better. See that? Cool. Anything? No? Oh, what? Oh, should be, yeah, there you go. Send another one, Sam. It should be notification_webhook. One more. Should I? Here. Oh, here it says. Desktop notification go brr. That's cool. See that? So I can connect to my webhook. I can share the webhook. I can make it for everyone. Okay, public. I can do more things with it. Okay, that's cool. Okay, again, notification in my computer, which is funny. It's fine. I do have WhatsApp. Okay, let's go. Next week, go. Okay, I like that gap. It's not working on your end. It's not working, Tammy. Oh no. Are you on a Windows or a Linux machine? Cool. Yeah, we can see that, Sam. What one did you want? But yeah, you got it. Cool. Okay, I'll just leave it running and just let me know which OS you're using. Oh, my bad. What was it? 4? There a message. Okay, cool. Now, let's just do. Oh, it's Sam. Okay, using Postman. Oh, that's cool. That's a great use of Postman. Yeah, it's not curl, it's Postman. That's great. I didn't think of Postman. Yeah, that's good. Tammy, if you're using Windows, use Postman. It's an open source. Is it open source, Sam? I'm not sure, but as far as I know, it's open source. You can download it for free, and you can just the same thing that I do in the terminal here, curl. You do the same thing, but in a friendlier way. Okay, so you can use Postman too. Thank you, thanks, Sam. Cool. Okay, so let's stop this. Okay, stop this. Control L, and Control C. Okay, good. Now, yes. Okay, cool. So what can we do? But it does use open source software companies. Oh yeah, for sure, like curl and stuff like that. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks, Sam. Okay, cool. What about if we go directly into our major project, which is creating a webhook that connects to GitHub? Whenever you get a pull request opened, closed, or something happens in your repo, you'll get notified. Let's do that, okay? Cool. So should be this one right here. Okay, second code. Let's call it GitHub webhook. What? GitHub webhook. Okay, the pi as well. Careful, huh? GitHub webhook. Yeah, that's funny. Should be FN. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So same things, okay? We from Flask. Import Flask and request. Okay. From Plier. Import notification and import threading. Okay, so we thread thing. There you go. Cool. So same thing. App equals Flask under name means initializing Flask. Okay. Port, same thing, should be 3000. Okay. Cool. Now let's create our first function, which is only a helper function that gets the title and the message and then sends the notification. Okay, so def send notification. Okay, let's get the title and let's get the message. Okay, if you're wondering how I made that disappear without using the mouse, Control B. Okay, B as for B. Um, oh, for sure, no worries. You can find it here. Wait a minute. See, you can find it just right here. Yep, cool. Um, nice. So, helper function to send a notification in a different thread. This stops it from blocking the server. Okay. Now, really important. Whenever you're doing stuff like this, okay, do use different threads. Okay. So, Tammy, for example, in your example, you said, what about using stuff in IoT? So, if you use stuff in IoT, let's say that you got a message from your kitchen that says, from a sensor that says, I don't know, the light has been on for 2 hours, turning the light off in 15 seconds, unless you click here. Okay, let's say it's an example. At the same time, you got another notification from another sensor in your, I don't know, in your garden, okay, a humidity sensor that says, your banana tree is dry or the soil is dry, will open or will let the water pass in 15 seconds. If it happens simultaneously or very close, one will get lost if you don't use threading. Okay, so you have to thread so that one goes to a thread, another sensor to another one, so on, so that you don't lose communication. Okay, very, very important. Okay, new comments. Thanks. You are welcome, Twitch Solid One. Cool. So now that threading has been tackled, yep. I see. Interesting. Yeah. For everything that is using hardware, threading is the most important thing because lots of things talk to each other. You don't want to use only one communication channel. Okay, cool. So let's use the same try. Notification that notify, and then title equals title. Message equals message. Okay. App name equals GitHub webhook. Okay. Timeout equals 10. Okay. If not, if something happens, accept. Okay, let's do it like this. Accept exception as E. This means I want you to get the exception stored in this variable called E, and let's just print error sending notification, and then we print the error. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, that's the way to do it. Okay, so that you can see what the exception was without closing Python. Okay, because if not, Python will close. It'll say, hey, you got an error here, bye-bye. Okay, you don't want that when you're working with IoT because you have to go back into your Raspberry Pi or your computer and run it again, and that's stressful. Okay, just make it robust. Okay, cool. So let's create the first endpoint. Okay, should be at app.route like this, and then slash GitHub webhook. Okay, same thing, methods. equals post. Okay. The name of the function for me is going to be def webhook. This is going to be, let's call it the base webhook. Okay. Twitch solid says, oh, everything due here is updated to that GitHub repo. Yes, everything is like the template that I'm using. I put it in on GitHub like 3 or 4 hours earlier. So yeah, everything should be there. Okay. Specifically the HTMLs, I won't write the HTMLs. I'll just copy paste them because it just takes too much time. Okay. So you can copy paste the HTML. So just clone the repo. It's fine. Okay. Cool. So let's see this one. Serving, or this function serves the webhook connected to your GitHub. Okay, cool. Nice. So GitHub event equals request the headers that get. Okay. The name of the header from GitHub is x-github so with capital H, careful there, event. Okay. If GitHub event double equals pull request, like this, then data equals request JSON. Okay. Here we will parse the data. Action equals the data to get. Action. PR title equals data to get. Okay. Everything is stored in data. Okay. So data to get, pull, request. Okay. If not, give me nothing. Okay. Use it like this. If you don't add the nothing option, it can break. Okay. If there's an issue with GitHub or with your code, it'll break. Just do it like this so it's more robust. Okay. And then we, from inside, we get the title or no title. Sad face. Okay, so you see it's not hard coded as no title. Okay, cool. So lastly, we get the user, not sure, the user equals data to get sender. This, and then like this, and then dot get login or someone. Okay, or I'll just add unknown. It's funnier. Unknown, like this. Yep. Cool. Nice. Okay. So craft a nice message so we can see it. Notification title equals new pull request, and then action dot title. Okay. Now what happened there? Notif message equals f pr title. Bad thing is I don't know how to use the backslash here, so backslash, there we go. It's a weird keyboard. There we go. Pure title. Then backslash n is for enter. Okay, so new line. Okay. By user. Okay. Cool. Now send notification remember that we had this great send notification function. Let's use it, okay? So copy this, paste it here. Oh, wait a minute. Should be before this. Should be threading the thread. Okay, open a new thread for target should be this function over here. Okay, it's 1D, my bad. Notification. The arguments are, remember, is the title and the message. Okay, you can see it here. It's title and message. Okay, so title is PR title. I'm sorry, notification title. The message is notification message. Cool. All good now? Okay, and then you do dot start. This opens a new thread. Okay, again, if you have this communication between lots of things, open threads so they don't clash or you don't use data. Okay. An example that happened to me while I code the last part is I was at a tournament of autonomous drones. They had to fly autonomously and they had to pass through like boxes. Okay. So, or like hoops, if you want to see them, by the way. So they had to check. So the idea is the drone calculates the center, positions itself at the center, goes forward, stops, looks for the next hoop, so on. Okay. We didn't add threading at first. And between moving and checking the camera, it was clashing. Okay. Because the camera was like feeding our program and the program should be outputting commands. But that was done in the same thread and everything clashed. Okay, so it didn't move and the camera was really laggy. What we did is we threaded everything and that solved the problem. Okay, cool, nice. So else if GitHub event double equals something called ping, which is an event that GitHub sends whenever it's like connecting. So we'll just add like the ping or ping reaction to it. Okay. Cool. So this is a GitHub testing connection ping. Okay. Cool. So print GitHub ping received. Okay, like this. And now again threading that thread. Okay. And then target equals the same target, send notification. Okay. The args, the same. The first one is the title, which is the title is going to be webhook is connected. And then the other argument is GitHub is working with us. Happy face, of course. Dot start. That's it. Okay. Easy peasy. Now, else, then if it's not the ping and if it's not the pull request, let's just keep it simple for now. Okay. You can if you want to continue with this project, then you can just look for more events from GitHub. But in our case, let's just keep it simple and print f received unhandled event and then GitHub event. Okay, like this. Cool. Now if everything went well, then return webhook received. Okay, and then a 200 here. Okay. Yeah, sure, Tammy, no problem. I think it was really cool for monitoring my bank health using NGROK to access live data from sensors Raspberry Pi setup. Seemed like a neat way to track things like soil moisture, temperature, and light levels remotely. Excited to see how it works in action. Awesome, Tammy. Just let me know on Discord if you need any help with IoT. I'll be happy to help. Okay, take care. Cool. Okay. So, last part. If name, okay, double equals under main, then app that run port equals port. So far, so good. Okay, chat, everything good? Nice. Okay, this should work. Okay, let's test it out. Open my terminal. Run it as we run the previous one. Okay, but it's not the first webhook, right? It's the GitHub webhook. Cool. Now that's working. Next one is serve it in NGROK. Okay. Cool. There we got it. We got it here. Copy this. Oh, my bad. I'm just used to using the Flask URL for everything. Yeah, just copy it here. Okay. Now, this works. We need to connect it to GitHub. How do we do that? Well, that's a great question. Fortunately, I have the answer. So I'll open Chrome. New window. Please don't crash on me. Okay, cool. I'll just get rid of these so it doesn't use RAM and it'll crash. There we go. Cool. So GitHub. This one. Cool. Y'all can see this? Yes. So this is my GitHub or the Global Hack Week repo that I shared. And you can see you can find this Global Hack Weeks and 2 Global Hack Weeks streams from before right there. Okay. The idea is for me to have everything here. Okay. Cool. Now, go to settings. There's an option here called webhooks. Click on webhooks. And then in this case, I had a webhook that I tested before, but as you can, oh, come on, it's me. Wait a minute. Yeah, GitHub says it's not you. I'm pretty sure it's not you. I'm pretty sure it's me, GitHub. Oh, there you go. Now I just realized I have my my student email, not my usual email. Okay, cool. So you can see it says payload here. Okay, I'll just change this. Okay, so by default, you'll see something like this. Payload URL, the URL that you have, remember, plus the slash webhook in my case, okay? How do you know what to put? It should be GitHub webhook, okay? So actually it's GitHub webhook like this, okay? Yeah. Now, content type, we are expecting a JSON, okay? Here, send me everything, okay? And update webhook, or in your case, probably should be activate webhook, okay? Okay, cool. Now let's test it. I'll just go into my code. I'll leave Easter eggs here and there, okay? I'll go to my API, Global Hack Week, go into this one over here that I always use just for testing, and I'll do hello, commit, create a new branch for me to open a new pull request. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Check that out. New pull request open. Where is it? Okay, here. New pull. No, thank you, Sam. There we go. Sam says, oh no, where's the other one? My bad. I think it just deleted it. Okay, if we merge, I think it does. There we go. Oh yeah, I updated GHHH. GHHH. See that? Cool. Awesome. Isn't that cool? So, chat, open a PR. You can go open a PR in my repo. I'll just get notifications here. Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes to do that. 2 minutes to play with my GitHub. Okay. Yep. Got two here. Which were mine. Just in case, I'll just share it again. Control C, Control V. This. There you go. So open a pull request there. I won't merge it, but you can do whatever you want with the code. I should be able to see it here. Let's see someone opening a PR. Or no one, which is okay too. Whatever you'd like, just add a comment in one of my code. Nope, not yet. Okay, one more minute. One more minute and I'll just close this part, okay? And we go to the final part, which has to do with GitHub too, but friendlier and easier, okay? Yep, okay, I don't see any PRs in my GitHub, which is fine. I'll just close this one over here and close NGROK. Okay, so remember settings, go to settings, go to webhooks, okay? From there, edit your webhook. And for each time you run your code, NGROK will give you a new URL. You have to update the URL. If you don't want that to happen, you have to pay for NGROK, okay? Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. C'est la vie, okay? That's how life is. If you want the premiums, you gotta pay for them, okay? Cool. So last thing is this looks cool. Okay, this is good, right? Like I get notifications. It's just a little bit too messy, right? Like I got a notification like 5 seconds and then it disappeared. Let's do something more interesting. Okay. Cool. So let's. Yep, maybe. Yeah, why not? Okay, cool. So go to my GitHub. Okay, in my GitHub, I can share it here. This part over here in APIs 2025. I'll be using. It's not here. What? Didn't I add it? Wait a minute. Choose my files. Should be here. Should be this one over here. Okay. So there's an HTML that I just added. Cool. Now, this HTML, dashboard HTML, is the one that we're going to use to see in a dashboard way our GitHub activity. Okay. So keeping that or having that in mind, I will go here, copy everything. Careful, you have to have this in a template folder, okay? Because Flask is a little bit special with this thing, okay? Dashboard.html and copy paste the dashboard, and that's it. Okay, cool. So a little bit of CSS here. Nice. So create a new webhook called dashboard. Okay. Inside of dashboard, of course, I'll need Flask. Request render template. Okay. from Flask socket IO, import socket IO, and then emit. Okay, now you see a squiggly line under it. Go to your terminal, pip install Flask socket IO. There we go. Should take care of that in a couple of seconds. No squiggly line. I said no squiggly line. Oh, come on. Yep, there you go. Oh, yeah. Give it a second to think, okay? Cool. Again, app equals Flask, and their name, okay? Cool. Now, let's add a secret key, okay? So, and a secret key. So in this case, app.config. You want to config something called secret key, okay? Equals my secret key, okay? Cool. Give me whatever you want, okay? I'll add like 1, 2, 3, something. There you go. So let's initialize socket IO. Socket IO equals socket IO with the app. Okay, cool. Now, again, starting with app.route. Remember this, like this, the dash, or like the slash, sorry. This slash means your default endpoint, okay? The one that when you click your URL, it'll show, okay? Without any like typing slash webhook or slash GitHub webhook, the first thing that you'll see is located here, okay? Cool. Now, def index. Why index? I don't know. I think it's like, my bad. It's the one that's used most commonly for like your first template HTML, okay? Serves the main dashboard page, okay? So return render template should be dashboard.html, okay? Remember, render template looks for something called templates, okay? A folder, and your dashboard HTML should be inside templates. If it's not, it won't recognize it, okay? Now, fetch app.route an endpoint called GitHub webhook methods post. Okay, now you'll probably ask, why didn't you add methods get? You can do it. Implicitly get, if you don't override it with this, it's always there. Okay, so it's fine. Cool. Def handle get type like this. Cool. So catches the webhook. Okay, like this. Cool. So again, data equals request the JSON. Okay, like this. And the event type, which is what are we looking for? Is it like, is it a pull request? Is it a push? Is it a commit? That's the event type, okay? So in our case, it's going to be request. Dot headers, dot get, okay? Something called x dash GitHub dash event. Okay, same thing as last time. If not, then let's just pack it with unknown. Unknown. There we go. Cool. The message is the default one is going to be GitHub event unknown. Unknown. There we go. Now, let's handle pull requests, okay? Let's handle the PRs like last time. Okay. If event type double equals pull underscore request, then action equals data.get action. Okay. User equals data.get. Remember, it's sender or nothing. It's a dot here, and then hopefully it has a sender, and inside of sender you can get login like this, or I don't know who, and of course the sad face. Okay, cool. Now PR title equals data.get. Is it data or data? I'm not sure. I think data for United States, data for the UK. Is that correct? I'm not sure. PR title data.get should be pull request. Or nothing. Okay. Outside of string. Dot get title or no title, and it's sad face, of course. Cool. Now message equals with an F string PR action the title. Okay. And now we can say by user PR title. Okay. Now send the message to every browser connected to new event channel. Okay, cool. A little bit of water because my voice is just breaking down. Should be socket IO dynamite. Okay, we call it new event. That's the channel, and that new event is going to contain data is message. Now, data is not this. Data is a string. Okay, we can return GitHub. Okay, and the 200 again. 200s means good. Cool. Now, last function is going to be the one that handles the stripes. Okay. Actually, we can just omit this for now. Yeah, no, let's just omit this. Can we? Yeah, I think we can. Okay, cool. So let's see how it works. Okay. So if name double equals the domain, then socket IO dot run. Okay, it runs the app where happening to my typing 4 equals 3000 as last time, and debug equals true. Okay, just in case. Awesome. Running out of battery, my bad. There we go. Cool. Should be all good. Battery's good. Yes. Awesome. So going back 1, 2, and 3. Same thing. Webhook. Oh, my bad. It's not webhook. It's dashboard. Okay. So running dashboard.py. There we go. Okay. Debugger is active, and this is the pin of the debugger. Okay. We won't use it, but you have it there. Okay. Now this is the web page. Okay. I could click on this, and I can see it. Now, it won't be live to you because this is localhost. Okay, if you want to see it, Mr. NGROK, please do me the honors to give me a URL that connects to my localhost. And you can see it here. See, now it's not my URL, it's a URL that connects to my localhost. Okay, you can access this. I can share it to you. Okay, I'll share it, and you can see it's actually live. Let's see. Copy link address. Control V. There we go. So that's the one that I'm using now. Cool. Get rid of this. Yeah, no, thank you. Okay. Now. Cool. So you can see this. Y'all can see this. Everyone that's connecting, I can see it as 200. Okay. Someone didn't load correctly. That's why I got a 404, but then everyone loaded. Okay. Now we can see it here. Cool. That same link address, I'll go to my GitHub, go settings again, go to webhooks, go to see this. Now it's like it has like this icon that's saying it doesn't work because it's sending pings here and there, but no one responds. Okay, so let's edit, and that's because this doesn't exist anymore. Okay, so Control V, but remember, instead of this, we should tie it to our webhook, not the front end, which is GitHub webhook. Okay, so like this. Application JSON should be the same. Everything should be the same. Okay, cool. Awesome. Going to my code. Y'all try to open PRs. Okay, I'll go to code. Okay, the way to do it is go into any file. It's easy. Go to maybe this file over here. Oh, you don't have this. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, I can do this. Then I can add, how was it? Was it like this? I don't remember. Like this, yeah. And here, I can add like webhook. Run in, okay, like this. Commit the change. New branch, just because I need a pull request. Create pull request. But I'm not getting notified. I just got it here. Isn't that cool? I just have a dashboard, connects to my GitHub. There's an unknown event. This unknown event was when I modified the code, when I saved the code, created the PR, and I updated the dashboard.html. Isn't that cool? Now, what happens if I were to merge? Good old looks good to me. Looks good to me. There we go. Okay. See that? Update, closed, and the event's unknown. I'm pretty sure this event right here is the comment. Okay. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Now you got a dashboard that works. Connected to your GitHub. and that is called a webhook. Okay, webhook because it hooks messages from the web and it reroutes them. Okay, this is pretty powerful because it's simple, right? Now it just tells you like if you open a PR or it's closed or something happened to your GitHub repo. What happens if you just connect it to, I don't know, some IoT stuff? Or what about if you have clients, okay, and they send you an email and you want that emails specifically in a dashboard so you can go one by one instead of having it in Yahoo Mail, maybe you can do that. Okay. What about you want notifications specifically from a bot that lives in Discord? You can do it with NGROK. NGROK is pretty powerful. Okay, see that? That's really good. Okay, now again, careful. I'll just, this is a serious note. Okay, zoom in. There we go. Careful, because NGROK opens traffic to your computer. You gotta make sure that you control that traffic and that it's secure. Easiest way for people who didn't hear me say this: Docker. If you use Docker, you're going to virtualize your app inside of a container or containerize it, and that's secure. It cannot get out of that container. Okay, so it just lives inside of your container, and that should be it. It's easy, it's manageable. You can control the flow of memory, the usage of CPU, everything. Okay, use Docker. Okay, awesome, cool. I think this is the end of the stream. Wait a minute, what? This is the end of the stream. I hope you all had fun. 15 minutes before, but my voice is just not there. It's too cold, and I'm just not feeling my vocal cords anymore. And I need voice for tomorrow. Okay, I have a stream for tomorrow, same time as today. Pygame using Pygame to create a snake game. Okay, so I'll be there. I hope that you'll be there. Yep, thanks so much. Any questions? In the meantime, I'll just share two things. First thing is, of course, copy link address, paste it here. Hey, Euler proof. Okay, checking here. Hey, thank you so much for watching. So that's for, hey, thank you so much for watching, Ankush. Last thing is, please give me feedback. Okay, I love feedback, specifically when it's about oh, thank you, kidding me, you are very kind. Please give me feedback here. Okay, so the way this works, I'll just show it to you. Just give me a second. Let me just change the mouse from one computer to another one. I have to buy a new mouse. Black Friday is just this Friday, I think, so I'll just use it to buy something. Okay, just give me a second. Let me just do this. Get out of here. Yep, that should be it. The computer shouldn't explode now. Cool, give me a second. Let me just change the location. There we go. Now, what about removing this? Give me a second. F11, and then opening this. Ooh, I'm just done. There we go. Cool. So the feedback works like this. I'll share the screen. There we go. So you can see this. So click on continue. In this part, select NGROK like this. How to use NGROK. Okay, this is me. Rate it as high as you want or as low as you want. I don't take anything personally. If you didn't like it, just a 1, a 2, a 3. It helps me improve. Okay, so yep, that's the feedback for me. Okay, so I appreciate if you send me feedback. Thank you so much for watching, for sticking. And yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow with Pygame and Snake Game. Yeah, take care, and thank you for staying and watching. Bye-bye.